Okay, most of everyone has been aware that financially struggles you have in life, like even just with yourself. But when you have an animal, it's actually even harder as well because you gotta remember you have food that you have to buy, you have all stuff that you have to buy, right? So you need to be aware of how much you're getting into when you have an animal or when you have something like anything. You have to just be aware. There's a lot of stuff that you have care and stuff like that to do with. So this is what we're gonna get into today, um, the aspects of it. So the problem of pricing is very hard to understand. So you have treatments for your dog. You have just a bunch of vaccinations you have to get and stuff like that. Like you need annual checkups, just like a human. You need checkups, you need shots, you need everything. And it can be very, very pricey whenever you do that. So they do have pet insurance. I didn't even know this at the time being. But they do, you can pick an insurance to have that it can cost from $5,000 like to 15,000. That's how much your cost of your insurance is. You go by and you have it, and it will cover most of your stuff. Sometimes it won't cover all of it, just like regular insurance. It doesn't cover all of it, but sometimes it will. But most times it actually only covers like accidents and illness. So if you got into a car accident, just like a human, if that's what it was mainly for. It's for when an accident happens or your animal has a sudden illness, it will cover it, but mostly it doesn't. And it does have, you do have reach, uh, routine care. You have those where you can get that. Like, it's just like your annual checkups and stuff like that where you can get it and never, like, you don't have to be so afraid of having to take your dog to the vet. uh, Embrace. This is one of the insurance that you can get that allows you to pick which one you would like. You don't have to have a certain one. You don't even have to have pet insurance. I don't. Most people I know don't have pet insurance because it's not really a big thing most of the time. It's never like I have to get pet insurance. You don't really ever know about it anyways. It's really rare to have a pet insurance, but it does cost a lot when you take a vet to the thing because you have to think about food, their food, their stuff, like everything. Like if you want to get your dog microchipped, it's a penny. It's a good penny for that. You just have to realize what you are getting yourself into for an animal. Just like any animal, you have all stuff that you can have is very, very pricey. There's always something just for a checkup, just for them to just see you. It costs something like about $260 to maybe $1,800. It just varies of just allowing your being able to be seen, just like that. Like you have various amounts of money that you have to spend on your animal, and it might not even get better. They might actually get sicker. So you can always ask your vet what vaccinations they need and which ones they don't, because sometimes when they get some, they actually get sick, and they actually never get better. They can get worse just by getting this one vaccination. So you need to make sure you're getting the right stuff, and you can always get your animal spayed or neutered. It would be the best option, so you don't have any things in the future just in case they get out or anything. But it does cost a good penny for that too. So I feel as we should approach this problem by having we should have donations, a non-profit organization that allows you to have annual checkups without fees, maybe even a couple months, allowing us to show our respect to animals as we do humans. Have just a donation where we give food out, where we give vaccinations out, just annually stuff that dogs or animals or whatever type of animal needs to have. So just to be aware, we should focus on people, just not at animals, just as people would be treated. An animal is very, very. They are very helping and loving to you, so we should be loving back to them. So I think we should make a nonprofit organization for this cause and show that there's always something that we can do towards something. Give donations out, help your local vets. Maybe $1 in anything would help, just to give something to them to help people that can't afford it. Because you're going to watch your animal go into pain, and you're going to watch them suffer from not having all the treatments done or anything. You're just going to have to watch them just waste away while you can't do anything. So you have to realize this very, very mental moment that you got to realize that you need to help other people when they can't help it.